Hey beauty friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is the destination for the aspiring new and rising esthetician. I imagine that you're watching this video because you are either getting ready to or have already graduated aesthetic school and you are ready to hit the ground running. The thought of working for someone genuinely terrifies you and you are just not feeling that vibe or not trying to go that route. Trust me, I get it. On the flip side, you're kind of lacking funds. So what do? And if this sounds like you, no worries, because in this video, we are going to go through not only different ways to generate income to inject into your career, but we're also going to give ourselves a bit of a challenge. We are going to see how much we can actually do or how much we can actually accomplish with only a $500 budget. I have faith and I really think that we are going to be able to crush this challenge with no problem. So if this sounds like something that's going to interest you, keep on watching. So most of us newborn estheticians have felt this type of way at some point in time, I'm sure. You genuinely don't want to work for anyone except for yourself. But it's hard to generate an income because everybody's really kind of looking for a full-time employee right now, right? You really don't want to be beholden to anyone else except for you, your own time, and your own schedule. There are options and all of them will be linked in the description box down below. So your first option to generating income on your own time is going to be as a delivery person. So this could be for Instacart, Grubhub, Shipt, Uber Eats, and things of that nature. Now the next option, if you have a decent ride, of course, is going to be services like Uber or Lyft. Of course, I understand with the climate of the world how sometimes we really don't want to go that route. However, it is an option available to you that is worth mentioning and listing. If you work for the money that you want, they will definitely pay you respectfully, something like that. This third option is for my restaurant industry babies, where you can definitely sign up for sites like ShiftGig or InstaWork. You can also find some really nice part-time restaurant jobs as well. InstaWork or ShiftGig works perfectly as well. You set your own hours. I believe that you get paid weekly. And yeah, it's a really nice way to generate some income. So we figured out how to create a cash flow in order to inject that money into our career. However, what I'm about to mention now may not sit well with everyone. The biggest question that I always see when it comes to new Esties is, what do I buy? What do I purchase? How much to purchase, etc. and so forth. The first thing I want you to do as a new esthetician is really figure out what it is that you want to do. What do you want to specialize in? What do you want to bring to the table as an esthetician? Now, when it comes to this $500 budget, there's really only two avenues that would be best to go down if you're working with a micro budget as we are today. So if what you chose for yourself as far as what you want to do doesn't match up with what I'm about to tell you, that's okay. The most beautiful thing about this industry is that you have an array of different services, niches, and things that you can be involved in and make good money from. I want you to always remember and understand, especially when you are just starting out, where you start is not necessarily where you are going to end up. So for instance, let's just say that you really want to offer lash extensions and microblading and body contouring. With a $500 budget, it's not going to be seen anytime soon. So you can do this two different ways. You can either save up a little bit more money before you get started, or you can take the two avenues that I'm about to give you and just hit the ground running and get started with the amount of money that we're working with today. Also understand about the products that I'm going to list. Sometimes it's not about what you buy, but where you get it from. So as a quick example, big time disposables can definitely be found at your local Dollar Tree, Dollar General, or Family Dollar for a lot less than what they are advertising as spa equipment across different platforms. So I don't want to hold you up, so let's get right into breaking down our $500 budget. The main two avenues that you are going to be able to get into with a $500 budget to start is either going to be a facialist or a wax specialist. The reason for this being is that it doesn't take a lot of money to have all of the components that you need in order to start up, which is excellent because again, we're only working with a very small amount of money, but we can do it. So I'm just gonna walk through all of the products that you're going to need to get started starting with the most expensive all the way up into the free 99 that you can benefit from. All of these items will be listed in the description box below as well. And even if you don't use that list, I just wanted to give you a quick tip. Whenever you are searching for products on the internet, specifically on like Amazon, Alibaba, and things of that nature, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, use the words or terms related to us, such as spa or aesthetics or anything like that, and I'll tell you why. The main thing that ends up happening is that just because there's that keyword next to it, they are going to charge you just a little bit more, anywhere from a few dollars up to a $10 increase on something, where if you just put bed or massage bed instead of spa bed, they're going to charge you less money. So first up, of course, you are going to need a bed. The one that I have linked for you is the exact same one that I have been using for over 6 years. It has not broken down on me. It has not bent. It has not budged. It has not done anything, and it has handled everything. Next up are going to be your cleansing products for disinfection, sterilization, sanitization, and every item that you need in between. You do not need to be operating an aesthetics business of any sort if you do not have these products on hand and labeled correctly. Next up, of course, you are going to need product, whether that be product to use or product to retail. Obviously, we don't want to get stuck on really dealing with retail right now because we are working on that smaller budget. That type of thing can always come later. So for a facialist, you would be purchasing product that you are going to use on the people that come to see you for facials. And then of course, if you're a waxer, you're going to be wanting and needing your wax pots, your wax, your pre and post care, and things of that nature. And then of course, you're also going to need your disinfectable items. So whether that is a skin scrubber, an extraction tool, tweezers, scissors, things like that. Obviously, we don't want to go too crazy in this category either. We are here for just the basics for now. Moving on into the least expensive category, you are going to want bed sheets for your bed if you are going to be giving facials to people. Walmart actually has the best deal on sheets. Are they 300 thread count? No. Are they going to get the job done for not a lot of money? Yes. Not only that, you can get a pillowcase, a fitted sheet, and a flat sheet for about $8. You cannot beat that. And they come in so many pretty colors, so you can definitely customize it to your brand. If you're going for waxing, of course, the best bet to save money in the long run is going to be a wax mat. If that's not in the budget, then you can always just do disposable paper or disposable covers that you can put on top of your bed. Of course, speaking of disposables, as I mentioned before, you can always go to your local Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and get your Q-tips, your 2x2s, your 4x4s, your cotton rounds, your cotton balls. You can get all of that from the Dollar Tree. Okay. Some disposables are better than others, but again, we are starting out on a budget, so we're always keeping that in mind. In this category, you can get any type of accessories that you may need. I will list those out. And then on our free 99 side, you can get a website for free. You can get a booking site for free. And you can also do social media completely for free. So now we have every single item that we may need if you want to be a facialist or a waxer starting out with a $500 budget. Did we make that budget?
So as a facialist, with all of our products put together, we came up with a grand total of $480, right under budget. And as an industry waxer, with all of our products necessary to start a business, we came in at $465, all under $500.
Of course we did. You know we did. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. That's what you're here for. That's what you clicked on the video for, because you knew it was going to happen. And it did. Of course it did. So my lovelies, it is possible. Just broke it down for you again. Just remember, where you start isn't where you're going to end up. So if you just want to be this super big boss CEO babe and you do body contouring and all of these advanced treatments, you will get there. We just have to grow you to get there. That's it. That's all. Where you start is not where you end up. If you take nothing else from this video, take that quote and run with it. Now, even though we explored a $500 budget option, this got me to thinking. So next week, we're actually going to explore a slightly bigger budget of about $1,000 and see what we can do with that. And just to make sure you don't miss that video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe now, and that notification bell so that you can be notified as soon as that video uploads next week. I had so much fun here today and I hope you did too. I had an awesome time doing this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I will see y'all next week. Peace out.